Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers, where last time we had a very rough time making our way through the latter half of Osaka's jail. It was quite painful actually, but we made it through. I won't say unscathed, but we made it through. And since it was between the episodes, I have restocked supplies, in which I've bought everyone's protection gear is upgraded as much as it can be. Not that that matters given what happened last time, as are their weapons. And I bought a bunch of items to replace the ones we used up last time. So we should be ready to go into the jail, to storm the castle, and take out the Lockkeeper. That's the game plan for today, because yesterday's episode was really long. So today's plan is just going to be to take out the Lockkeeper, we'll stop there, and in tomorrow's episode, we'll finish off this, we'll go face off against the boss himself, and then that'll wrap us up out of the jail. But for now, what I want to do is change my party around, because something that I wanted to do was to get Morgana in here, because a lot of things in this jail seem to be weak to wind, so it seemed like the right choice to bring Morgana in here. However, I've also been advised that I need to rank up other members of the party, which is probably a good idea, so that everyone's evenly matched. Unfortunately, Zenkichi is going to be the exception to that rule. So because of that, I'm not going to bring Morgana in there. I'm going to probably bring in, I should bring in Yusuke because he's the lowest level out of anybody here, but it's just, I cannot bring myself to do it. I'm going to keep Ryuji in the team because he has the special buff and debuff things that are useful. And I'm gonna keep Makoto, excuse me, because if we're gonna hack our team up a bit here, and at the expense of, well, if we're gonna hack our team up so that we can level up the lower level people at the expense of having the ailments necessary to be successful, I at least want to keep Makoto in case we have one person who has attacks that the enemies are vulnerable to. We'll swap out Haru. I'm gonna bring in Sophia. And this should be good, and then we'll just keep alternating so that we can try to level everyone up as evenly as possible. Because right now, I'm good, Ryuji's good, Makoto's good, and Futaba's good somehow, and Haru's also good. Sophia, Yusuke, and An, and Morgana to some extent are the ones we need to work on a little bit. So we'll keep that in mind as we move forward. Sure. Let's override a skill. Okay. I also have some bond points that I should probably use to my advantage. Now, what do we really need right here? What would be the most beneficial? Not this, I don't think. This healing items are already maxed out, so that's good. We don't need more of that. This could be good, but we don't get it that often for it to be really worthwhile. What we really need is just something to increase our chance of survival here. So probably this could be good. We don't have enough for that, unfortunately. We need to focus on this stuff. Probably just increase max health. Well, but it doesn't affect how much damage we take is the thing. The problem is how much damage we take. That's the big problem. Clear the request cursing those on high. Oh, well, yes, not getting that then. Should I get, let's just get this, just because we can, and then that's as far as we're gonna get with those. And then we'll increase the strength and the magic. And I guess, do we want to increase? Nah. We won't increase that. We'll increase this. And then we don't have enough for anymore. We'll keep that. We'll just so we used our bomb points so we don't have a stockpile of 85 by the end of this. Alright, that should be good to go. So now let's move to, this is where we need to go.
Looks like everyone's up and at 'em. Let's get back to the castle.
Yeah, like I said, the plan for today, because yesterday's episode was just so long, we're gonna cut things back a bit today, and we're just gonna focus on getting through the castle and then taking out the Lockkeeper, which shouldn't take that long, I don't think. Slash, I hope that it won't take that long. And then we'll save tomorrow's episode for the final battle against whatever's waiting for us up at the top in terms of a boss fight, which hopefully won't be that bad. All right, let's move. Not even gonna bother wasting time talking this time. We're just gonna get right into the battle, which should be fine. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, everyone's protection gear is fully upgraded. Everyone's weaponry is fully upgraded. There should not be any reason why we should have any problems here. But, you know, knowing our luck with this jail, I'm sure we still will. Okay, hold on. Let me get some curse damage out. You said it's weak to curse. Let's pull this out to hopefully finish you off. And we're good. Okay, now you as well. You're weak to this. Bring out the curse. And fall with an all-out attack. Yeah, well, we're hoping for a more relaxed experience this time. Because, like I said yesterday, just kicked our ass hardcore, both in terms of the mechanics of the jail itself, and also just in terms of the amount of enemies and the strength of enemies we faced off against. We're hoping for no Futaba wave defense battles. That's what we're the goal today, or not the goal, I guess we can't really, it's not something we can achieve. We're hoping to not have to deal with any Futaba wave defense battles. That'd be great, to not have to deal with any of those, because those are just, at this point, they're the bane of my existence. At the beginning of the game, they weren't that bad, but they've just gotten unbearable at this point. Yeah, I've noticed that's real strong. I didn't need you to tell me that, Futaba. But it's weak to curse, so it's out. And we win? We win. Alright. Onward! Into the next section we go. This is a longer bridge than I thought. I thought it was gonna warp me into a cutscene or whatever once I walked onto the bridge.
Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go!
Well, let's hope the Lockkeeper doesn't kick our ass too much. And let's also hope we don't get it down to 1 pixel of health and then die in some random way. That would also not be ideal.
Alright, the coast is clear. Let's make a break for the top.
I'm kinda surprised how easy it was to get inside.
A little quiet for a castle. That's not normal, is it?
I don't think so. I've got a bad feeling about this. This is usually when everything goes wrong.
What's this light?
It's so pretty. But what is it doing?
Whatever it's doing, it can't be good.
Intruders detected. Executing forced removal.
Wait, is this thing a teleporter?
It's a freaking trap! We gotta bail!
Wait, Skull, if you try to leave the circle, you'll get ripped apart?
You gotta be shitting me!
I feel like they probably could have just ripped us apart anyway if that's something they could do.
What happened?
It seems we've been forcibly teleported somewhere.
Ugh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm warp sick.
What, so we're locked up? Ah, man, I feel like getting caught's all we ever do anymore.
We have to get out of here, and quickly.
Hey, just try to stay calm. In times like these, the best thing to do is to carefully check your surroundings.
We don't need advice from you about literally anything. We've been through worse than this. We literally killed God.
On the other side. I wonder if there's a way for us to get over there.
Literally killed the God at the end of the last game. I think we'll be okay. Okay, thieves. Oh wow, that didn't help me at all. Oh yes it did. There's a thing up there.
Treasure chest! Pop that sucker open.
I initially couldn't see anything, but then I looked a bit closer and I actually saw, oh, there's a vent up there. Just didn't see it the first time around. Guess I'm guessing we gotta get all our friends out of the cells. Does this lead to a thing? I'm assuming this leads to a thing. I didn't go into, oh no, this is just a treasure chest. Okay, never mind.
There.
There's just a treasure chest in there. For a second I thought oh god. For a second I thought I somehow looped around because it looked like we were going back to where we came from, but nope, we just went into a treasure chest room. God, turning in the vents is so cumbersome. Alright, what friends await me in this room? Because I'm assuming the 2 yellow dots are our friends. Oh wait, no, they're not. No, they're enemies actually. Turns out they're enemies. Okay. So do we have friends or because we spawned in and there were no friends around us. So were we supposed to all be in the cell together or are we, because I can't, because the game is very selective with when it chooses to show your allies and when it doesn't. So I'm not sure if we're supposed to be separated right now or if I'm supposed to be by myself. Because if I'm supposed to be by myself, I am very hesitant about going into battle right now. Because it shows my party members over on the left side of the screen. But I don't know if I can trust that, because I'm getting conflicting information about this. But unfortunately, it appears my only way out of the room might be to fight. So this is not ideal.
So far, so good. It still hasn't noticed us.
Yeah, I know that. Well, it's gonna... Okay, well, let's dive. So are they gonna be here? I see their health bars. Are they here? Okay, they are here. So I guess we were all in the same cell. I thought the implication was that we all got teleported to different cells, since we couldn't see any of our teammates anywhere near us. I thought it was gonna be like the Madarame Palace, where when we grab the treasure in the center of the room, we all get split off into separate parts, and you have to jump around the lasers to get everyone freed. I thought it was gonna be like that, but it turns out it was not like that. I guess we were all together, and we just didn't see that. So yeah, then it works out better for me because it means that the battle was less of a pain. And do these doors open? They do not open. But there is a vent right here, so don't mind if I do. Okay. Take me to the next room, featuring probably worse enemies, although not you know, knocking on wood and all that, but it's going fine so far. We have not hit any major roadblocks. Hi. How goes it? Okay. That went well. Is that it? That was not it. Okay, never mind. Turns update was not it. I thought that was everything they had in store for me, because I didn't see any more enemies. Turns out they were behind me all along. Got it. Understood. Oakley dokley. All out attack. Hold still. Prepare for my curse damage. We have enough SP. I think we'll be okay. I probably we'll be okay with SP for the time being, it would seem. Yeah, I know it's weak to curse. I got it. I've been using my SP appropriately. I just don't want to waste it all. I want to save it for the Lockkeeper, because I'm sure the Lockkeeper is going to be nothing but pain and suffering. That's another thing. Last time, if you missed last episode, we had to leave we had to actually leave the jail more times than we ever had previously to restock our health, our HP, and SP because of just how brutal it was to get through.
Shadows, as far as I know. Keep it moving.
That was pointless, wasn't it? I could have just broken through the glass the whole time. I didn't even need to go through the vent. You know, we're not going to talk about it. I didn't even need to go through the vent at all. That was completely worthless. It's fun. It's fun. You know what? Oh, not another spider. Oh, two. Oh, three. Three. Really do. Really do. Do we really need three? No, but like, do we actually need three? Are you absolutely sure that we need three of them? Because I do really don't think we need three. I've fought enough of these spider things to last a lifetime. Was it an absolute necessity to dump three of them on me? Because I gotta be honest, I really don't think it was. But it's fine, it's okay, it's whatever. Well, they're actually going down. Okay, showtime. Do a showtime. Actually, no, don't do a showtime. Don't do a showtime. Save it. Save the showtime for when we really need it. The spiders went down significantly easier there than they did in the last episode. I don't know why, but they did. Okay, well, that wasn't that bad. I thought that'd be way worse than that. But we actually made it out of that with relatively little trouble. Oh, we're back here. Aye.
Quit resisting and come quietly.
Whoops, looks like we got company.
So these are the jerks that sprung the trap on us?
I guess we should say thanks. Quit resisting and get stomped.
Oh, good God Almighty! Take this. I don't want to use. Please warp me to the thing I want to warp to, please, and thank you. I don't want to use my showtime unless I absolutely have to. Is there anything else I can drop? Is that it? Was that okay? That might have been all I can drop. All right, here. Take. Oh God Almighty! Here, do this. The follow up. Do the follow-up attack. Get the chain gun out of the air. I don't want to waste the showtime unless we absolutely have to. I'm trying to save it until the final parts of this, but we might want to use. No, use it now. Oh God, not the spinning thing, not the stupid spinning thing. Not use it. God damn it! I fucking hate the spinning. It's such a garbage mechanic. It just does not work. It just doesn't work. Sometimes you'll spin the stick and it'll free you immediately. Sometimes you'll spin the stick and it will take 6 years to free you. There's no consistency to it whatsoever. There's absolutely no consistency to whether the spinning the stick will free you or not. God, it's so frustrating. Oh my Jesus Christ, okay.
This elevator looks like it'll take us up, but we've got it on lockdown. There must be a mechanism to release it somewhere.
Then to the security room. Away.
This must be the security.
Oh no, not one of this. Okay, before we do anything else, we heal you. Because I know that terminal look. We're going into a wave defense battle. Take this. And while we're at it, you take this. And I'll take this as well. Because why not? God, we're going in. We're going into a wave defense.
Unlock that elevator from here.
So if we release the lock, we'll be able to keep going up. Can you hack it, Oracle?
Of course. Just give me the word. And don't forget to cover my six.
Yeah, easier said than done, Futaba.
Back in it. Make sure you back me up.
We're trying our best here, Futaba, but it just doesn't seem to be working out that well. Okay, at least my showtime was saved. Well, let's just use it now. I'm not gonna hold on to this anymore. Just use it now. Get it over with. If there was ever anything to save it for, it would be this. It's more beneficial to use the Showtime now than it would be to use it for the final battle of this against the Lockkeeper. Because this, I can almost guarantee you, this is going to be infinitely more painful than whatever the Lockkeeper could possibly have in store for me, and it's not even going to be close. Because these sections recently, they shouldn't be hard. They never were previously, but they've just been non-stop, relentlessly challenging recently. Of course, maybe I'll get lucky, and this will be the first one where we don't have any problems with, which it might be. But I don't want to say that definitively in case I jinx myself. Okay, get the one more going. Thank you. Take some lightning. Run around. Get away. Where's Futaba? Where is she? Where am I? I'm discombobulated. Get away. Where are you? Get away. Get away. Get away. Stay away from Futaba, please and thank you. You have no business here. Take lightning and a few follow-up attacks from yours truly. That's not what we don't want. We're gonna save those for the boss. Okay, we're 50%. Oh my Jesus Christ! There's so many of you. There's so many of you. You know what? I should check. Does Sophia's bless damage do anything against you? No, it didn't. I didn't think it would, but it was worth a shot. How about Makoto's nuke damage? Is Makoto's nuke damage gonna do anything? Nope. I didn't. Again, it's always worth a check, but you know, it's unfortunate. Did Morgana? Oh, okay. I thought Morgana said it wasn't even a fight. No, he said it's an even fight, which is still wrong, but at least it's less wrong than saying that it wasn't even a fight, because this is absolutely a fight. And also, Futaba's health is getting lower. Don't like that. Don't like that at all, actually. Also, given the presence of psychokinesis objects in this room, something tells me that I should not have taken Haru out of my party. Probably shouldn't have done that. I'm guessing she would have been instrumental here. Get the thing going. Did that do anything? I have no idea. I think it might have stunned them. Okay, we're at 81%. I think we got this in the bag. Maybe, hopefully. We're getting close. Haven't lost that much health. I'm really hesitant to say that we got this, because every time I say that, it usually backfires significantly. But having said that, 96, 97, 98, 99, and we got it, okay. That was the first one of those wave defense sections in a long, long time that wasn't pure pain to do. Thankfully. Okay. Nope, I get rid of... Goodbye. Thank you. Let's move. Now the elevator's working again. We should be able to get this show on the road. Head on up indeed. After this loading screen, of course.
We should be able to ride all the way up to the top.
Oh no, not an oh, you gotta be kidding me, an elevator scene.
Guess that would have been a little too easy. Come on, let's greet our guests.
Oh joy, my favorite. I sure do love elevator scenes in games like this. Those are my favorite. There is one game I've played where an elevator scene actually worked well because it did something unique with it. But for the most part, whenever you see, oh, you're on an elevator, you're on an elevator going either up or down, you gotta fend off the waves of enemies for X amount of time, I just groan and roll my eyes. Because they do this in Halo 2, where you're in the Oracle level, where you're on the elevator and they just send one wave of flood after you every 3 hours, which I guess is better than sending one wave every 1 second, but still, it's still mind-numbingly dull to get through. And Jesus Christ, why are there so many enemies in the goddamn screen? Good Lord Almighty! Oh, I guess they all just disappeared then. Okay, cool. Thanks. That works out nicely for us. Admittedly, that wasn't a very painful elevator ride, but still, it had the potential to be painful. Strengthens nuke attacks. We need that on our team. No reason to have this when we have this, so goodbye. Nice knowing you, friend. And you go there for free. Whew. Admittedly, that was not as painful as I expected it to be. Okay,
Stop! Picking up an enemy nearby. Oh, this one looks tough.
Fools dare oppose the great hero Akira. My lightning will turn you into dust.
Alright, Thunder Emperor time. I probably shouldn't have dropped that. That was probably not the best plan in the world. That was probably not the best plan in the world. Alright, it's okay. This isn't gonna do much to you, I don't think. Yeah, you resisted that. I needed. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the heal. I appreciate the heal. I didn't even do. Ow, God. Alright, let's move. This is. Oh, you have so little. You have so little SP, it's not even funny. Oh, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. You're right there, you're right there. Yeah, that was good, that was good. That went very well. Okay, hold on. We need to get Ryuji's thing. Ryuji, we need you to buff us with your thing. Oh, I shouldn't have done. You're enraged. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Yeah, I didn't see you enraged. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Mistakes have been made. Do that to you, and then Joker, do that thing you do where I need to get close to you so I can actually decrease your attack. Thank you. All right, guns blazing. Go out. Go all out on him. Just hit him with everything you got. All our attacks are buffed right now. Now is your best chance to get some hits on him. Targets. Oh, great. Of course it's weak to wind. Freaking course. I told you we should. You know, that was my plan. My whole plan was let's bring Morgana in case we see someone that's weak to wind, because a lot of people have been weak to wind in this jail so far. But then my priority was actually, you know, we should probably focus on leveling everyone up equally. But you know, I've made a tactical error, because now we don't have the one thing he's weak to that could make this significantly easier, which is not ideal. Okay, get this out. We don't have anything, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have any wind damage, which is unfortunate. Big set. Oh wait, no, we have one. Here we go. We have one. Okay, we have one. We have a whopping one attack as Joker that we can use. That deals wind damage. I'll take it. Oh my God, Sophia just got immediately obliterated. I mean, she's still alive, but barely. She's barely alive, and Joker's also. Okay, we need to keep Joker alive at all. Really? Are we sure? Out of the gate with that? Awesome. The second I say, hey, let's keep Joker alive, what happens? Dies immediately. Awesome. That's fantastic. Well, there goes our only weakness against. Oh, and of course, both people are low on SP. That's amazing. Both people that we have still. Oh, Showtime, come on. Fist of Justice, please and thank you. Please and thank you, summon the Fist of Justice. We need it so badly right now. This is better get into like a quarter health. If it gets into a quarter health, we can handle it. Thank you, Makoto. Okay. It's close enough. Come on, beat him up. Kick his ass. We don't have enough SP for literally anything right now. Just keep the hits coming. I can heal us. Come on, just spam him. It's the best we got. The best we got is just to spam with every attack. He can't seem to hit us for crap right now. He cannot hit us for absolute crap. He has not dealt any damage to us at all. This is okay. All attack. Yes, there we go. I don't know what's happening with his damage capabilities, but he's not harmed us at all. Is that it? Did we beat him? Yes, we did. Okay. Well, that looked precarious for a second there. But we pulled through in the end.
It's an elevator.
Don't make me do another elevator scene.
It looks really high. I can't even see the top.
Well, given Konoe's elevated opinion of himself, I'd say this is par for the course.
Guess we're going up then. We've got to get those desires back.
Okay, is there a checkpoint somewhere nearby so I can restock, like I can revive my team and get their SP back up? Because we're not in any condition to be facing off against the Lockkeeper right now. Like, not even remotely. So, a restock would be very much appreciated right about now. Please, game. Please. Checkpoint.
Everyone, look!
A birdcage. So this place has one too.
Every jail we've seen so far has.
But why would Konoe's jail possess one? Is he not the mastermind behind all this?
I don't know. Konoe's supposed to be the one who created the jails, so he would have to know how they work. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. In which case, the only explanation is that he's trapped himself here with trauma of his own. Why would he do something like that? It could be necessary to creating a jail.
Does that mean Konoe's got some dark past too?
A guy that confident? I don't know. Doesn't really fit his image if you ask me.
So what's the plan then? You said we need a key if we want to open this thing, right?
That's correct. And we can get a hint as to its whereabouts by touching the birdcage.
No, let me do it. I could use the experience.
Good luck. Make sure you don't let go right away.
Don't go crying on us, Gramps.
Eat him.
Huh?
Eat him. Eat him up. Summon a lion out of the ground and make it eat him.
Oof, listen to that wolf howl.
I've heard stories of cries that could shake the heavens. Could this be one of them? It's almost operatic.
You guys don't even know, man. That shit seriously hurts.
Quiet! I hear something.
Abuse? Please, that's ridiculous. We do have a dog. Maybe that's what they heard? Right, Akira?
Hey, whose voice is that?
It doesn't seem to be Konoe's. But he said Akira. Isn't that Konoe's first name?
Whether it was your dog or not, Konoe-san, we got a tip that you've been physically abusing your son. Apparently, Akira-kun has a scar on his arm to prove it.
Look, he fell over. How many times do I have to say it? Are we done here? I'd like to be left alone. You little shit! You see all this trouble you're causing me? Keep your goddamn mouth shut and do as I say!
Damn. What the hell was that?
Konoe's past. We were viewing the trauma he keeps locked away in his heart.
Trauma?
There, good boy. Who's a good wolf?
What am I, your pet? You guys could have warned me about that.
Well, it's not like you asked.
I feel like I've heard that excuse before.
Yeah, from yourself.
Getting back on track, I heard one of the voices mention something about abuse. Was Konoe abused by his father? That's terrible.
It's pretty messed up, but it doesn't justify all the skeevy shit he's been doing.
Indeed, what's past is past. Nothing changes the fact that Akira Konoe is an incredibly dangerous man who changes others' hearts and robs them of their free will.
Right. We've got to stop it.
So if being abused is the source of his trauma, then what exactly is his plan here?
I'm just gonna have to ask him about it. Up close and personal.
Yeah, but first, we need the key to the birdcage. Let's head back to the real world and try to find the source of that voice. Hey, Joker?
Oh, please don't even do the thing.
Konoe really treated badly by his own
Are you gonna do the thing where you're like, why was he sad because he was getting beaten up? Why was he sad? I swear to God if you do that.
Kichi and Akane were on bad terms, but nothing like that ever happened between them. Why did that happen to Konoe? Aren't they family? So some humans are just like that then. Joker, do you think family is important?
This is not a, so where's the option that says it depends on who your family is? As in, like, so there's some people on this planet who think that you should be you should stand by your family no matter what they do. I am of the mindset, like, obviously, the people in my family I love a lot. That now, having said that, that's not blind love. There's reasons why I care a lot about the people in my family. If one of them did something horrendous, like if one of them did something horrific and indefensible, I wouldn't just be like, oh well, they're just family. You know, they're family, so you gotta put up with it, and you gotta deal with it. It's like, people actually say that to me. No, that's not how that works. You shouldn't be in a position where you're forced to blindly defend someone who does something awful just because they're in your family. So, where's the option that says, yes, with the asterisk of, but not blindly, you don't blindly support them in anything they do, even if it's detrimental to other people. So, I guess I'll go with this one.
Yes. I feel
like I understand.
Yeah, because you've been so great at understanding emotions up until this point.
If I ever get family or friends, I want to support them as much as I can.
Oh, you fucking... Okay, so I get... Exactly what are we to you, then?
I learned that from the Phantom Thieves.
The hell are we... If I ever get family or friends, what the hell have we been to you this entire time?
Hey, come on, you two, let's get going.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go, Joker.
Oh, dear God. Sophia still gets on my nerves. I mean, I guess I've evolved past the phase of I don't trust her, because obviously I think I know what her backstory is. But I still don't really like her all that much. She gets on my nerves. Frequently. Very, very frequently. Almost as much as these loading screens get on my nerves.
Hey.
Based on the voices, it's pretty clear we're headed to Konoe's childhood home. Tenkichi's tracking the address down now. Considering what we've seen so far, we're probably going to run across a warden there. Let's make sure we're as ready as we can be, and then meet up with Tenkichi at the hideout. Okay. Let's head all the way down. Man, we are going a long ways away. We are going a long ways away. Moving right along at approximately the speed of snail on sleeping pills to eventually get to where we need to go. And we are not going to the Velvet Room. Goodbye. See you later. Don't need anything to do with you. Man, you couldn't have just... Like, okay, I get that they put you here because they want you to be able to go to the shops or whatever if you need to. But couldn't you have spawned me here, and then if I want to, I can go back and go to the shops? I feel like I didn't need to walk down the whole hallway, or hallway, down the alleyways to get to here. I feel like I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I don't think we needed to do that. Load. Oh, we're still walking. Okay, I guess we're still going. We are still strolling along. Yeah, I feel like you could have just spawned me. Like, you could have just spawned me back in the hideout. You really could have just spawned me back here. And then given me the choice if I wanted to go to the shops around town. Because now I've just walked a lengthy distance and crossed a bunch of loading screens for something I could have just done immediately. If I wanted to.
We're here. This is the place.
So, this is Akira Konoe's family home?
Do you suppose Konoe's father still lives here?
No. He died 20 years ago.
What?
I found some police records of an incident that happened here back then. A burglar forced his way into the home and stabbed Konoe's father to death.
How tragic.
Most items of value were gone, so it was ruled as both a robbery and a homicide. I never found the culprit.
And what did Konoe do? He lived here too, right?
He was 8 years old at the time, and was the only survivor. Apparently he managed to hide in a closet. If this is the birthplace of Konoe's trauma, we'll probably uncover the truth about his father's murder as well.
Yes. Let's do what we came here to do.
I'm inputting the keyword now. Everyone, get ready to enter.
This room. Are we inside the house now?
Looks like it. 20 years into the past. Whoa! Who's that? Is that Konoe's father?
You little shit. What do you think feeds you every day, huh? I swear you're just a bill. All you do is eat up my hard-earned money. Don't talk back to me.
watch this anymore.
Yeah, so this is kind of what I mean. There's some people who will look at this and be like, well, they're your family, so, you know, it's just gotta roll with the punches. And the fact that because people have unironically said this stuff, I've heard people say this, and it just boggles my fucking mind that people actually have this goddamn brain dead mindset. Well, my other favorite will be like, they have a lot of good qualities too, which usually means that usually if someone says, okay, yeah, they're verbally and physically abusive, but like, think about the good qualities. And by good qualities, what they usually mean is, oh, they're providing the money for the family, which means that if I say something against them, then it probably won't end well for me, because the majority of finances will not end with me if this relationship ends, meaning that it's in my best interest to not speak up about it, even if it's detrimental to you, or even if it's detrimental to me. I roll with the punches, sometimes literally, at the expense of. God damn it! I just like this is what I mean. This is what I mean when I say. Again, I love my family a lot, and I have nothing bad to say about them, to make that perfectly clear. But this is a thing that happens where there's people who have just blind loyalty and blind faith to their family, no matter what they do, including situations like this, and it boggles my mind that this is a thing.
Keeping you around's a real pain in the ass. Maybe I should just kill you two.
Two?
If she just handed over the money when I told her to. Nobody ever takes me seriously.
No. Not Mom. You didn't.
Here he comes, enemy of evil, champion of those in need. Listen, Zepperman!
Guess I left the TV on.
Okay. I get it now. There are no heroes. No one's coming to save me. It's up to me. I have to become stronger. I have to. I'll kill him. And then I'll be the hero.
What the fuck are you mumbling about, you freak? Not like it matters. You'll be joining your mother soon enough. I'll kill you!
Okay. Well, this is gonna be painful. Now he's got rocket launchers.
You wanna die? Trust me, I'll be glad to get rid of you.
This guy's sick. He really killed his own wife over some money?
Unbelievable. That monster! How could anyone do something so awful?
You people met Kamoshida. How does anything anybody does surprise you anymore? Like, after you deal with the absolute bottom of the barrel scum of the earth that is Kamoshida, how is literally any horrible, atrocious thing that anybody that you meet does, how does that surprise you in even the slightest degree? Like, I don't know, I feel like they really came out swinging with Kamoshida in terms of presenting you an opponent that is just so immediately and easily hateable because he's just such a horrible human being. So I feel like anything that happens after that is just like, yeah, there's no surprises here. We know that human beings are capable of horrible, atrocious things. So I don't know. It's kind of like the thing at the beach where it's like, well, you no intentions of pissing off a god state. It's like, bitch, we killed God in the last game. What are you talking about? So I feel like they wouldn't be. They would. I mean, obviously, if you see that scene unfold in front of you, you might be stunned. You'd be stunned to silence because it's a horrible thing that happened. Like literally watching a father physically abuse his son with sound effects to boot, and watching it unfold in front of you was not easy to watch by any stretch of the imagination. But they didn't say, oh, I can't. Well, I mean, Haru did say I can't watch this, which is justifiable and understandable. And it's like, obviously, this isn't something you want to watch because it's horrible to look at. But then afterwards, Makoto and On were like, well, how could anyone do something so evil? It's like, did you do you remember the people from the first game? I'm not actually sure that you do, because they all did really horrible things as well. I'm not entirely sure if you guys remember what happened there, but you know, it's whatever. We're still gonna kick his ass to get vengeance for all the horrible atrocities he committed throughout his miserable life. So we'll be a-okay. We'll be a-okay. Also, it appears we've brought the perfect team, because he's weak to Ryuji's electricity. He was weak to Joker's curse. He was weak to Sophia's bless. We haven't tried Makoto yet. Is he weak to Makoto's stuff? He is. Oh, so we literally have the dream team. We have the absolute dream team here. No one can stop us when we have everything he's weak to on our side. So I feel like you just don't win. Like I feel like we just dome you immediately, because we can just keep. Is it time for the knockdown in the corner strat? I believe it's time for the knockdown in the corner strat, where we use what you're weak against you, or use what you're weak to against you, then dip you down in the corner, spam the Y button, and then rinse and repeat until we run out of SP, and then we just switch to another character and just do the same old song and dance. Which honestly, this is a breath of fresh air. After the turmoil that I had to go through to get to this point, I am more than okay to exploit this boss's weakness against him. It's a-okay with me. I'll happily accept an easier battle after everything we went to get to this point. Alright, that's it for Makoto's attacks. Now it's time to bring out Sophia's blessed damage. Keep the hits coming. It also helps that we've already taken out all the enemies, so there's really nothing left that can actually harm. I mean, I guess there might be one or two that spawn in, but the massive wave that was here originally is gone, so it's now just him. So we will be a-okay. Yep, I know it was a wicked follow-up. Turns out we're doing pretty well. Okay, so there's a few more that spawn in, but we're still okay. Don't lose track of him. Don't lose track of him. Just yep, another all attack. Another all attack. This will knock him down a few pegs. Maybe more than a few pegs? Nope, just a few pegs. Okay, that did not do as much as I was hoping it would. That did not do anywhere near as much damage as I was really hoping it was going to. But we're still. Sophia's. We're being very efficient with our SP usage for Sophia. Because it doesn't take that much. It only takes 8. Because I think Makoto's damage, Makoto's thing did 16. This only does 8. So we can do twice as many as we could with her, which is good. Because we can just keep doing this. Just keep doing this. Oh, I didn't want to go over there. That was not where we wanted to go. Wanted to do it to you. Do one more. Yeah, you're done. We're back to the good old-fashioned spam the appropriate persona counter in the corner, and then just follow up with one more as baton passes until eventually you fall. And you know what? For the finishing blow, let's do a showtime. Let's do Sophia's showtime with her lasers of death. Bring on the laser. Bring on the death laser. That appeared to not kill you instantly, but it doesn't matter that it didn't kill you instantly because you're so low that a few more of these blessed attacks will deal you in. And actually, you know what? Let's let Ryuji do the finishing blow. We haven't let Ryuji do this in a while. Finishing blow, Ryuji. Finish him off. Come on. Come on. Almost there. There we go.
Noe suffered all alone for so long. Sophie.
Ah, that was a breath of fresh air after the battles we've fought throughout this entire jail.
Okay.
Alright then. We done diddly did it, everybody. Oh, now we gotta get rid of something, huh? Alright, temporarily, all allies. Oh, please and thank you. Oh, please and thank you. Oh, that's gonna be so much better. That's gonna be so much better so that Ryuji can I can just do it once and not do it for literally everybody. Oh, that's so much better! Hold on, wait. For wide area foes, yeah, again. See you later. Oh, man.
Is everyone alright?
Better than alright. Feels great knowing we put that asswipe in his place.
It does feel great.
Konoe. If what we just saw actually happened in the past,
Then Akira Konoe escaped an abusive childhood and avenged his mother by killing his own father. He must have framed the entire thing as a robbery in order to avoid suspicion.
You're saying he's a victim of some high and mighty shitbag too?
He must have felt so trapped. There was nobody he could turn to.
So he set out to become his own hero, and the power to change hearts helped him do just that.
it's just too sad. There to be another way. There just had to.
Hey, cool it! Whatever his past was, it doesn't justify what he's doing now. Nothing makes it okay for him to take control of people against their will. If we don't stop him now, more and more people are gonna get hurt. You're all thinking the same thing, aren't you? My thoughts exactly.
Right. If we don't stop him here, then nothing's ever going to change. Let's do everything we can for now.
While it's true we need to change Konoe's heart, let's not forget we also need to save those whose desires he's stolen.
And it's time we bust out the calling card.
Oh yeah! That's kind of your thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll change his heart and take back everyone's desires.
Okay, let's head back to the car and come up with a plan.
Oh, what's that? You could acknowledge that a villain had a very traumatic, horrifying past, while simultaneously acknowledging that what they are currently doing is horrible and evil and malicious and is not justified by that previous tragic backstory. Wow, who'd have thought that kind of nuance would exist? Josh Cooley, are you taking notes? With your character called Gabby Gabby. Anyway. Alright, and, I was gonna say we'll leave it here, but we'll go a cutscene first.
So, about the calling card. How exactly do we want to do this?
We need a place where we know Konoe will see it.
What about sending it to his company?
The police will probably be crawling all over the place. It's too dangerous.
After all that stuff he said about us on TV, I'd really like to stick it to him good. Give him something he'll remember.
We could always try pulling a repeat of Shibuya. Huh? Where'd Gramps go?
He said he had something to take care of. He's probably with Akane.
Oh no, whatever will we do in his absence?
Leave them be for now. All right. Well, maybe we save the calling card planning for tomorrow then.
How come?
I mean, you know, because Zenkichi's part of the team now, isn't he?
No, he's a temporary ally. Even that is a stretch. He's not part of the team.
I feel like he'd be missing out if he wasn't here for his first calling card. Plus, he's kinda got a lot invested in this after everything that happened to Akane.
It's true. All signs point to Konoe being the one who turned her into a monarch. Zenkichi's definitely got a bone to pick with him. Alright, we'll wait to bring Zenkichi in on the plan.
Alright, we'll figure out the calling card tomorrow.
It's been one intense fight after another, so let's get some rest and get back to it bright and early.
Hey, is it just me, or has Yusuke not said a word since we got back?
Wow, out cold and still standing.
And he wasn't even in my party.
Dude's got all sorts of weird talents.
Commissioner Kaburagi?
You look better than I thought you would. How'd it feel being on the other side of an interrogation for once?
I managed to pull through. Guess I'm getting a little old for this, huh? More importantly, though, I heard something interesting from the Nijima lawyer. She told me the reason she was able to get me out was because she had help from a certain someone.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about. Anyhow, did you have business with me?
Commissioner, I'd like you to help me. I'm going to arrest Owada. He's been behind the scenes with each and every change of heart case. Akira Konoe is the one who commits the crimes, while Owada sits back and capitalizes on them. They plan to cover up the truth by putting all the blame on the Phantom Thieves. I think they've even changed the hearts of some of us on the force. And I'm talking pretty high up the chain of command. If we don't act now, we'll never be able to stop them. Please, Commissioner. I can't do this without you.
Do you have any evidence to bring Owada in?
I'm on the verge of getting Konoe to confess. If we do that, we can expose all of Owada's crimes.
You really think Konoe will talk?
He'll crack. I know he will.
How can you be so sure? Are you planning to use the Phantom Thieves to change his heart?
Sorry, but I just can't tell you.
Which is a yes.
Commissioner Kaburagi, do you remember what you said to me back when Aoi died? You told me you would cleanse this whole rotten organization someday, and that I just had to wait for the right time. That time is now. Please, I need your help.
You've changed, Hasagawa. Your little stunt cost me my chance at senior commissioner.
Oh,
My
boo-hoo.
title is in a state of uncertainty. I need to do something to restore my credibility. If I wanted to, I could serve all of you up to Owada on a silver platter, and he'd owe me everything for it. Did that ever occur to you?
Your sense of justice would never allow it.
My. You have 3 days. If you say you can do it, then by all means, make it happen.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I'll give back your badge as well.
Are you sure?
Fair warning. If you screw this up, I'll be covering my own safety above all else. No second chances. Do you hear me?
I won't forget this, Commissioner.
Shall I follow him, ma'am?
Forget it. He'll just throw you off. Actually, I have a more pressing task for you. I want you to find out everything you can about the Commissioner General.
The Commissioner General, ma'am?
I'm not one to pull punches. Never have been, never will be.
So, you're sure the Phantom Thieves have been dealt with, yes?
Yes, they're being held in the jail as we speak. I've got Emma keeping an eye on them.
Well done, Mr. Koei. There really is nothing that can stand up to you in that AI of yours.
Please, none of this would have been possible without your assistance, sir. Emma will show us the way forward.
Now, I may be getting a little ahead of myself, but what say we have a celebration of sorts?
Be sure to thank Obadiah for the success of your company there, Mr. Stark.
I'll go ahead and reserve us someplace nice. I think you're in for a real treat.
Looking forward to it. Till then.
Call ended.
Filth. Flapping those fat jowls of his. Roaches like him are the very reason why this world needs someone to enact justice.
You are absolutely right, Akira.
We'll have to hurry with making Operation Oraculi a reality. More importantly, how are things in the Kyoto jail?
No issues to report. The Phantom Thieves are still under confinement.
Very well. And, just so we're clear, there's no way to change their hearts. Is that correct?
That is correct, Akira. It is impossible.
Well, if you say so, it must be. We'll just have to let them rot, won't we? Now, to wrap this up. At this point, nothing can stand in my way. I'll take over this entire country. No, the whole world.
Alright then. Well, we'll see how well that works out for you tomorrow. But for now, assuming there's no more cutscenes, maybe? Do you want to just take me to the hideout so I can close up the video finally? Nope, sure don't.
You guys were waiting for me to get back.
We were not waiting for you to get back.
Particular, you know? It's the first calling card we're sending out since you joined. Figured you'd want to be there for it.
Well, it's not like I haven't helped out with one already. It doesn't seem like that big a deal.
That's why we have a little proposal for you. Why don't you write this one, Senkichi-san?
Me? But I've never written one before.
Yes, we should all be more open to new experiences.
All right, that takes care of the calling card. Now we just gotta figure out how to send it.
Hey, I didn't agree to anything.
He's so comfortable bad-mouthing us on TV. Maybe it's time we gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Copy the enemy's strats? How about an online broadcast?
We need more impact. Could we just hand-deliver it, maybe?
If we want to get arrested, yeah.
What do you think?
not sensing a clear winner here.
Hey guys, check it out.
Is that a blimp?
You're not gonna.
You don't see them very often nowadays.
Don't tell me you're not.
Regenbogen. It's the only airship in Japan that's currently in service. It seems it's being used to advertise Emma for Medice at the moment.
For Medice?
Apparently, it circles Osaka's airspace every day.
Every day?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Regrettably.
Way ahead of you.
Okay. We're finally at the end. This will most likely be the last calling card we ever send. I call bullshit. As always, once we've sent the calling card, we'll be putting the plan into motion. There's also a good chance we'll be going up against Koei. Sure, fully prepared, and then we'll send the calling card. Okay. Well, that episode was fun. Except for that one bit at the beginning before we got on the elevator where I spun the stick and it literally didn't work. That was a fun episode. Much needed break considering how the last episode went. Also, I said this was going to be shorter. Yeah, that was a lie. Well, I guess it is technically shorter, but not by much. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to control tomorrow for some more Persona 5 Strikers. Goodbye.